Reality. It's where we are. It's where I am, at least. It's hard to imagine that you're not here too, if you're listening to this. If you're somehow not here right now though, my bad. Welcome to Run Theory, a channel trying to give perspective to those searching for it and those in need of it. Thanks for watching. In this video, we're going to be elaborating on some of the theories from the previous two videos, and incorporate some thoughts about reality into them. Understanding the concept of reality really isn't that hard at first. Energy in whatever form it's in forms a scenario, the objective complexity and function of present energy. Earth in reality, for example, obeys the laws of physics and includes complex energetical functions for organic life to be sustained. The vastness of energetical sequence to accomplish that, if fully described, would define what reality Earth was or was in. The universe as we know it, because of physical law and its energetical precedent, is known as physical reality. But what about energy that doesn't obey the laws of physics? Let's delve deeper into the physical aspect of our reality. The universe, in all its vastness and complexity, is fundamentally governed by the principles of energy. At its core, the universe is an endless energy. This energy is not just a concept, it's the very essence of existence, manifesting in countless forms and phenomena. Energy fuels the stars, drives the weather, and powers our very thoughts. It is the heartbeat of the cosmos, the invisible thread that weaves through every aspect of our lives. It's a fundamental force, constantly in motion, transforming from one form to another. Whether it's the kinetic energy of a waterfall or the potential energy stored in a wind turbine, energy is always moving, acting, and reacting. This energy moves while it adheres to strict rules, the laws of physics. These laws are the guiding principles that cause the universe to operate in a predictable manner. Predictable may be an overstatement though. It's not really possible to observe all that energy at the same time. In other words, it's hard to think that much. Nevertheless, physical laws govern how energy behaves, how it interacts, and how it shapes the world around us. They are the foundation upon which all physical phenomena are built. From the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, everything in the cosmos follows these fundamental principles. The consistency of these laws is what allows us to understand and predict the behavior of the universe. Think of a game of billiards. The balls represent energy, and the rules of the game are the laws of physics. Each strike, each collision, is a demonstration of these principles in action. When a player strikes a ball, they are transferring energy, setting it in motion. The energy transfer is precise, following the exact rules laid out by physics. The ball's trajectory, its speed, its impact on other balls, all of this is determined by the laws of physics. Each movement, each interaction is a testament to the predictability and reliability of these laws. Similarly, the universe operates according to these unwavering principles. From the orbits of planets to the flow of rivers, everything physical is governed by them. Understanding these laws, therefore, is crucial to grasping an understanding of this reality. By studying them, we gain insight into the forces that shape our world and our existence. Now let's introduce consciousness into this equation. Consciousness, a profound and often elusive concept, has intrigued philosophers, scientists, and thinkers for centuries. It is the essence of our awareness, and the observer within us, that perceives and interprets the world around us. Imagine consciousness as the conductor of the symphony, influencing the music without directly touching the instruments. Just as a conductor guides the orchestra with subtle gestures, our consciousness can shape our perception and experience of reality. It doesn't alter the laws of physics, the rules of the game, but it can influence how and when those laws occur, in essence, directing the path of physical continuum, also known as physical reality. Imagine a stream of water running down a window. When you place your hand over the stream, you adjust the path of the water and sequence of physical law taking place. In effect, displaying thought's command of energy to be the deciding factor of physical law's direction. The observer effect, a perplexing phenomenon observed at the subatomic level, suggests that the act of observation can influence the state of a quantum system. The mere act of observing a particle can change its behavior, as if the universe itself responds to our awareness. It's as if the observer's consciousness plays a role in determining which possibility becomes reality. This idea challenges our traditional understanding of cause and effect, suggesting that our minds, and even the energy they emanate in response to sight, direct physical laws flow through the universe. A study referred to as the double-slit experiment, a cornerstone of quantum mechanics that demonstrates the wave-particle duality of light, is a good source of information if you're still in doubt or interested. Like the concept of reality itself, it's pretty easy to understand that whatever or whoever controls all present energies controls reality. The science info leading up to this section wasn't fun for me either, my bad. It really did need to be said in support of this section though. We're going to be referring to the previous videos a little here. What if our thoughts and our intentions can transcend the limitations of physical energy? Or, how far can thought reach into physical energy to redirect its course as it obeys the laws of physics? Imagine for a moment the ability to travel vast distances in an instant, not by physically moving through space but by shifting our conscious awareness and committing our energy into perceivable time. This concept, while often relegated to the realm of science fiction, does seem theoretically sound. Whatever or whoever controls all present energy, theoretically controls reality. Perceivable time, and its endless expanse, the endless realm of the observer, governed by thought, can control energy according to its will. Thought, though at a disadvantage against physical time, is only so because of how much energy takes place within itself. Physical continuum cannot alter the amount of itself. Though it can move and change shape, there is only a certain amount of it. Perceivable time's energetical complexity is literally governed by thought. It has the ability to adjust the course of physical energy as a subjective reference, and is therefore the reason creation exists. Imagine we had 500 billion shades of paint, and at random splattered them onto a canvas. In essence, that is what physical reality does. Somehow, someway, they splattered paint on a small section of the canvas, and it looked exactly like the Mona Lisa. No way, right? I was trying to convey that in the first video. The chances of thought being randomly created weren't better than us finding a specific grain of sand buried below the floor of the ocean while we were blind, swimming, getting attacked by sharks while we were sleeping, wearing floaties. As soon as thought was created, though, it was over. The next phase of reality began. The only real challenge thought faces now is outpacing physical energy to the reaches of physical time, and the sheer amount of energy it would need to organize and control. Once surpassing the edges of physical time, physical law and energy won't have enough sheer numbers present to prevent thought from controlling it. Thereby, by definition, giving thought control of reality. Think about it like this. There's a large table to represent the space in the universe. On the table are a bunch of numbers moving around randomly to represent energy obeying physical law. Instead of trying to figure all these numbers out, I take a few of them to another table. Now I can work with them in whatever way I choose, so, in effect, can thought control reality? The word energy may be getting burned out by now. Theoretically it goes on forever though, so we have to keep talking about it. Now that we have this sensible theory in place, that thought, if in control of all present energy, technically controls reality. Let's start questioning the possibility of alternate realities. The most famous of which are the afterlife, heaven, and hell. Now imagine that within these reality systems, there exists perceivers, or entities capable of manipulating energy. These consciousnesses would need to be in control of the flow and transformation of energy within their sphere of influence. If they could control all of the energy within their reach, they would in essence be the architect of their own reality. In other words, the rulers of heaven, hell, or the afterlife. Suggesting this would also lead one to believe they would know a thing or two about physical reality, while they, in their subjective style, perhaps outsourced energy from physical reality for the one they were in control of, to build it further, or create something, or someone new or more complex. This scenario, while highly speculative, highlights the profound connection between energy, consciousness, and the nature of reality. It also suggests that whoever or whatever controls the energy controls the reality that emerges from it, as subjective affluation, and in other words, is the conceptual premise of good and evil. Physical reality is dangerous. If you're here like I am, you probably know what I'm talking about. We don't need to venture into the realm of theory to get that. Physical time eats away at itself in its natural law, and our bodies are part of it. Stuff is big here. It's fast and hard and heavy. On top of that, certain subjective energies are being assholes. On top of that, they have perceivable time energy. Certain people are bad and do bad. It's the way it is. Even if we don't like it, they seem to have been around forever. Negative influence is so pervasive that we often take for granted the fact the will of good is prevailing. We see it every day, as if a testament that goodwill has its place and is evolving. It's being smart, charging the allied subjective affinities that live in perceivable time, wherever and however exactly they are. Somehow thought figured good's way into this, and it's our responsibility to keep it going. Hopefully after some of the explanations in these first 3 videos you can accept the afterlife theory. Even if you can't, I hope you stay tuned, and even if you don't, I hope the goodness within you survives. It can if you try, and it's always been that way.